What's up, guys? Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Cheers. This video looks any different. It is. Let me try to adjust. It is being recorded on my brand new laptop. What am I saying? Laptop. Let's get this notch down a smidge, Rooski. So, not too much going on. This is my Belgian IPA. I never really was a big fan of the Belgian IPAs, but this one was done just right. I'm gonna try to find a Belgian IPA, try to taste test it, see which I like better. If there's any notes of something else that I like that I would compare to this. So we'll see. This is my regular what is it? Peach IPA recipe. This is the one. I made this in an American. Whereas my peach IPA recipe without the peach. So this one, of course, is the Belgian. So it's hops and all, grains and all are the exact same between both. The only difference is the yeast. And I gotta say, the banana and cloves are coming in big time. I really like it. It finished out clean. The American one finished out clean too, and really the only difference is the yeast. You know, you really don't taste much in the American. It's just pretty crisp. Well, this one you definitely have some cloves and some bananas. The thing I do remember with this beer is that I really had to monitor the heat a lot more than the American. I made the Belgian first, if I recall correctly, and it just did. I was not seeing a lot of fermentation activity, so I kind of brought the temperature up from 70. I think I brought it up between. I tried to keep it between around 75 and 80, and when I did that, I started seeing some fermentation. So going forward, I'm going to be more cognizant of that and really crank it up. As I know some of you probably know, downstairs I don't have a ton of space available for a fermentation chamber just yet. What we have is I have two deep freezes, one of which is a stand-up and the other is a chest freezer. So the chest freezer one has been converted into my kegerator. Anytime I say kegerator, anytime I say beer, I'm like, I got a drink. So the chest freezer has been converted into my kegerator. The stand-up one can't be converted into anything other than what it is because the way the coolant lines are run, it wouldn't work. So what I've done there, I mean, I guess I could store beer bottles in there, but I can't remove the racks because there's coolant lines in there, and they're not soft lines, they're hard lines. So like if I even attempt to bend them, one screw up, and I've destroyed it. So it is what it is. It's going to be a freezer for now. But where it is currently needs to be moved. The problem with that is I can't friggin' move it. It is filled to the brim with steak. I know, poor white man problems. I went to our county fair last summer, and I was there, was supposed to buy a pig, and the prices for these cows were ridiculous. They were selling around $2 a pound. And, I mean, to buy a cow like that, basically by the time you pay for slaughtering, all that cost, you're buying an entire cow for between $4 and $5 a pound. Which, if you go to Whole Foods in my area, gourmet beef, like gourmet ground beef, is selling for around $5.70, $5.80. So I got this entire thing for $5. And that's including my ground beef, including fillets, New York strips, roast, and we've really gone through this. There is not a lot of roast and steaks left. I'd say probably about 15 steaks left out of about 30. Excuse me, hiccups. Roast are almost gone. We destroy them during the winter, and the ground beef, we're slowly getting there. What I've decided to do is, since I have to, I probably should lose a few lbs, I'm just going to do the Atkins and eat a shitload of beef for 30, 60 days, drop a few lbs, and enjoy the dream. And I found a guy who had a program that incorporated beer in it. So I was like, oh, sold. I get to eat meat and eggs every day and beer on Friday. Cheers to that. So the reason I'm saying that is I need to empty out that deep freezer, which is filled with all the meat. Once I empty that, I can move that into my utility room, and then where that is now, I can build my fermentation chamber, and that's going to be my pride and joy, building that fermentation chamber. So that'll be good. I can really monitor the temperature a lot more of things. The only problem is I don't know if I'm going to be able to to heat the fermentation chamber. That's the one thing I need is how do I heat it? I'm not a big fan of some people's fermentation chambers where they use a blow dryer. That's just, my house is old. It's about 40, 50 years old. So putting a blow dryer on there that would just randomly kick on and have a big surge is just not, it's not a good idea in my house, and I don't like it. That's the one nice thing about this house is because it's a little older, we're very cognizant of our electrical use, and we don't like to crank it up. We like to keep it as low as possible. So there's no desktops. There's only one TV on at the house at a time. Let's see. We have a gas stove. Our heating is gas. Our electrical is, or our electrical is. Our cooling is electrical, but that's run through a completely different circuit. And we actually, my dad works in the HVAC industry. I had him come over, and the line is like well above what we need. So for that, they ran it on like a 30 amp, and it really only needs a 20. So we're really good there. But that's why I'm concerned about how I'm going to heat it. So if anybody has any ideas for how to heat the fermentation chamber, let me know. The reason that's important is going back to the Belgian. That one I'm going to need to get around 80 degrees because it's a great recipe when it's done that way. There's a lot of bananas and cloves to this, and I love it. One thing I didn't do, and this might upset you, Larmo, as you can see, you can't really see my hand behind that at all. You can't see me behind it at all. No Irish moss. My wife, amazing wife, went and bought me this friggin' Irish moss, and I've used it like twice. I keep forgetting. Hopefully she doesn't keep track and watch my videos, because she'll probably be like, what the fuck? I specifically bought that for you to clear your beers out. And shit happens. So, win some, lose some. But that's really all that's going on here. Nothing too crazy. I sent my beers to Kevin, and I already dropped them off with SJ, so I should be good there. My shipping was about $27, but the reason for that is my guy was an idiot, and I realized I got screwed on it. He charged me for an extra large box, and the box didn't even meet the size requirements for that. But of course, when I realize it and I take it back and realize it was supposed to drop about $10 off my shipping, the guy was like, well, how do I know if it's extra large? The package is already gone. So, long story short, last time I sent something, United States Postal Service or FedEx, same thing. But yeah, it was kind of a bummer. But my stuff's out to Kevin, so that's good. Stuff's already at SJ, so I'm done. Everything I've done it's done. I can't do anything else with the competition. Just sit and wait. I'm super excited for your guys' beers. I really hope you guys, anyone who's in the competition, does a brief video, or if you've already done one, you've already done one. But just kind of go in what's in your beer. I really want to kind of know what I'm getting into before, mainly because I think it ups the excitement factor. Puka's got the vanilla rum, so that's going to be epic. The Clements have like figs and chocolate nibs, and it's awesome. I really want to try that. SJ's been pretty quiet. I don't know if he said what he's doing, but it's his experiment, so he didn't have to say shit. I know Hokey did a video, but I can't remember if he says what the secret ingredient is. So stuff like that. I mean, the more we share, the better. I'm just super excited that I'm in a competition with Hokie. I've been following him for forever, so it's great to get a video from him or to get a beer from him. Same with SJ. Same with Larmo. I mean, that's gonna be awesome. So yeah, that's really it. Nothing too much. I'm just sitting here rambling, but I'm gonna get back. I got some stuff to do to get ready for. I got some stuff to do to get ready for dinner, and shit to do, people to talk to, stuff to do around the house. So I'm out, guys. Cheers. Keep it real, and I guess see you next week. Adios.